Well. Who would have thought Virginia versus Texas Tech for the national title? I am predicting that game today in this video, guys. You read the title right. It is Ghiman Mckinney or Juice Man or G-Man, whatever you want to call me, or Webby. Be sure to smash that like button right now. Subscribe to my channel if you are new. I am an aspiring sports analyst who is looking to really grow his channel and potentially present this to a big time sports network, potentially ESPN or Fox Sports 1 one day. And I'm also looking to potentially own a sports network down the road and, pretty much do sports analysis myself. That's my dream job, so really appreciate you if you guys support and tell your friends about this channel. That's the best thing. This is my favorite thing to do in the world, guys. I love to make these videos for y'all. Today we're going to break down Virginia versus Texas Tech in this game. I picked UNC to beat Florida State in the national title game. That didn't work out. Last year I picked Michigan State to beat Arizona. That didn't work out. But today, guys, I think we're going to rebound, with a pretty solid prediction for this game. So Texas Tech versus Virginia. Two pretty good teams, Listen, I'm going to pick Virginia to win this game. I think Virginia is going to win this game. This is my gut feeling. I just feel like this team is on a roll and they're destined for success. Any break, every break is went Virginia's way. You can point to the Auburn game. I mean, a lot of things went their way. Auburn fan want to cry, type about that loss. They say, oh, we got robbed. Well, when in reality, Auburn fan, your team just, made some mistakes. Ultimately, you didn't even know you couldn't even name two players on Auburn's team, a couple weeks ago, a couple months ago even, until your team started doing good. Story for another day, though. But yes, I think Virginia's going to win this game. Virginia has an excellent defense. Now, Texas Tech has an excellent defense, too. These are two of the top 4 defenses in the NCAA college basketball. I think Virginia's the best defense. I think Texas Tech definitely is a top 3 defense, so it's 2 elite defenses. I'll be very, very shocked if either team goes over 70 points in this game. This game, I think, will be in the 60s. I'm 90% sure of that. I think this game will be in the 60s. I'm going to pick Virginia. I think they're the better team overall. They're a 1 seed, They've only lost 2 games all year. 1 to Duke, 2 to Duke, 1 to Florida State in the NCAA tournament. The Texas Tech had a couple of questionable losses, but hey, they're here. Texas Tech is playing some great basketball. Destiny's, like I said, Destiny's on Virginia's side, in my opinion. They've had pretty much every break go their way. They've executed down the stretch of every game. They've won every close game. Virginia has a lot of scores. Michigan State, I think what people fail to realize is how much Cassius Winston meant to that Michigan State team. And he didn't have a great game versus Texas Tech. They held him to 4-16 shooting. And ultimately, when Cassius Winston does not shoot well, Michigan State does not win. But see, the thing about Virginia is, they got DeAndre Hunter, they got Kyle Guy, Ty Jerome, players like that. But they spread the ball around. One player does not dominate the ball for Virginia. Virginia is a team. It plays within a lot of team concepts. One night is Kyle Guy scoring points. One night is DeAndre Hunter. One night is Ty Jerome, who I think had like 21 points, I think, in that win versus Auburn. They spread the ball around. There's not one key guy you should really key on Virginia because they pass the ball around so well, and a lot of people score on that team. Auburn has a better offense than Texas Tech. I'm just being real with you. Look at the statistics. Texas Tech is 164th in the country offensively. Now, they've gotten to this point. I give them a whole lot of credit. But it's mainly been due to their defense. Now, they scored 75 points versus a pretty good Gonzaga team. But Gonzaga is nowhere near the defense that they will see in Virginia. Virginia will absolutely lock them down. I think this will be a very close game, though. I really do. But I just think that Texas Tech, they'll need to score at least in the 70s in order to win this game, I think. I don't see Texas Tech, unfortunately, scoring over 70 points to win this national title game. I just don't really see it. Virginia, they spread the ball around. They're a very good team. Would I be shocked if Texas Tech wins? No, I would not. It's March Madness. Texas Tech is having a very good year. But I just think that, the better team overall, the better rebounding team, the better passing team, in my opinion, the better defensive team. I think the more well-coached team. I think Tony Bennett is a better coach than Texas Tech's coach. Listen, I think Ty Jerome, if he goes off in this game, I think Virginia has a very good chance to win. I think he has to play well. I think DeAndre Hunter has to play well. I think Texas Tech is going to need to win the rebounding battle in order to win this game because Virginia is so good defensively that you're going to need to give yourself some extra possessions. I think, if you can make your free throws, you can out-rebound Virginia and win the turnover battle. I think you give yourself a very, very good chance to win Texas Tech. But I think that Texas Tech can honestly only beat them in probably maybe one of those three categories. I just don't see Texas Tech being able to put together a complete game in order to beat this Virginia team. Virginia has a better offense than Texas Tech. That's not even disputable. Texas Tech is 146 offensively in the country. That's not very good. Virginia might actually be a little bit lower. I don't know, but the eye test tells me Virginia has a better offense than Texas Tech. Even if they don't, I think Virginia has a better defense than Texas Tech. Texas Tech's defense is very good. They're going to need to put up that type of performance they put up versus Michigan State, where they only allowed Michigan State to score 51 points, where they were very physical with them, where they forced some turnovers and things like that. But I just don't see them being able to do that. I think the more well-coached team, I think the better passing team, the team with better players ultimately will win. Jared Culver is going to have to go off too for Texas Tech. I really think he's going to have to go off. He had a very slow start to that game versus Michigan State. He had a decent game, but he can't have one of those iffy games. He's going to need to be big time. He's potentially a lottery pick. So I do think that he might show out tonight, but I do think Virginia is going to key up on him. Their team defense is very good. I do think Virginia wins this game somewhere along the lines of 66-62. But hey, I will not be shocked if I'm wrong, because this is ultimately March Madness. But that's pretty much a wrap for this video. Hit that like button right now. Tell me who you think is going to win the national title and why. Give me some reasons. I really would love to hear from you guys. Give me your takes, your analysis. It's been Ghiman Mckinney, or Juice, bringing you the Juice Alert. And I'm Ghost. Have a blessed day, you guys. I'm out here.